All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Now it's time to tee it up with Ruth Chris and the Sizzling Shot, celebrating some of the local golfers. If you know of anyone that has a hole-in-one, make sure you contact us. You can send us an email. You can send me a tweet. We'll read it out here. You know, we're trying to get a hole-in-one every day, Gene. And tonight it's R.J. Bartolomucci from Wildwood Country Club. Hole number 3. It's a nice downhill. About, I think it could play anywhere around 175, 135 in that range. And Bartolomucci, he had a 9-iron, and he got a hole-in-one on hole number 3 at Wildwood Golf Club.
Congratulations.
Out in the North Hills. Fantastic golf course. Yeah. Love that place. I had a couple friends that were members out there. That's a high five from Ruth Chris Steakhouse at 6 PPG Place, downtown, home of the sizzling steak, one of the best steaks around. Make sure you check out Ruth Chris. All right, we're going to check out the phone lines, and we're going to go out to Josiah in San Antonio, Texas. What's up?
Hey, Rich and Gene. Thanks for taking my call. I'm a big fan of you guys.
Thanks for calling.
No problem. I just want to talk about the Le'Veon Bell contract. I seen Jerry Dulac had an article in the Gazette. I know he was being stubborn. He wanted $17 million. He finally came to a senses to come down to $14 million. Now Jerry's saying that they're not going to give him the contract. And I had another question. Do they call themselves punishing Bell for him not accepting the deal last year? And secondly, I think it's easy for us to sit back and say, well, look at the Patriots, look at the Eagles. They got a 2 and 3 running back committee.
Yeah.
They can let Bell go and just, get it done. I think that would be a big mistake if they do that.
Hey, Josiah, thanks for the call, man. That was a good call. And, Gene, I don't think the Steelers right now are in position to sign a guy like Bell for $14 million a year. I think they feel like they're overpaying for him now. I mean, that deal last year would have averaged $12 million a year. Right. And now you're paying a guy double of the next best running back out there. And I think they realize that. I think that they realize this is going to be the last year for Le'Veon Bell as a Steeler.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think it's for those reasons that you cite. I mean, I think Le'Veon Bell is a very important player. They're not nearly as good without him. That's been shown time and again. But, this whole act is getting old, and they'll be glad when he's gone.
And you also got to look at, I mean, he's one failed drug test away from being suspended again. Mm-hmm. Not to say that he's going to do that. He claims he learned his lesson. But you have some issues, underlying issues, kind of like the Martavis Bryant, too. And, I don't personally, if I'm GM or owner, I don't think he's worth $14 million when I know I can get a running back almost as good for half the price.
Yeah, I don't know about almost as good, but, I mean, those are things you have to weigh, and the Steelers have thought carefully about it. I mean, I kind of trust their judgment on this after all this time.
Yeah, and you look at the teams that are in the Super Bowl. I mean, Josiah brought up the Patriots, but you look at the Patriots and the Eagles. Right. Both teams, their budget on running backs, I don't have the stats in front of me, but they were just a couple $1 million, and they went with 2 or 3 running backs.
Lewis, right?
Yeah, and they won the Super Bowl. So I know they really like Jalen Samuels. I don't think he's a Le'Veon Bell, but if you have a couple guys and you know you're not going to be able to sign Le'Veon Bell, and you can use that money somewhere else. I mean, they need help defensively. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe they'll put that money to the defense next year.
I think with Randy Fichter, too, they'll run the ball less.
Yeah, I agree, especially because Ben's going to be in more control here, too, and he wants to pass the ball. All right, thanks a lot for your call. Let's go out to Tim out in McKeesport. How you doing, Tim?
Good. Hey, how you doing? I want to talk a little bit about the NHL draft coming up, and the Penguins are in a pretty unique position because a couple years ago they had a nucleus of 4 or 5 players, and right now the nucleus is Crosby and Malkin. Pretty much everybody else can go. I mean, Letang, he has a bad game for every good playoff game he has, and Kessel and stuff, and I really think it's unique that teams call it a rebuilding year when they're trying to make the playoffs, but we're heading for the Cup again, and it's a rebuilding year for the Cup. And really, I think you could pretty much get rid of 80% of the team, but Rutherford can play with the chemistry. Big Jack Johnson out there on defense.
Yeah.
You got Tavares out there as a forward. I mean, Connor Shearer, you can get rid of his contract. Somebody will take a speedy forward. There's a lot of playing room out there, and it's going to be interesting to what Rutherford does with this team.
I appreciate your call, Tim. I don't know if he can do much. The NHL draft starts tomorrow. They only have 6 draft picks. Their best is a second-round draft pick. You're going to have to trade some people. They need scoring forwards, Gene.
Not a lot of cap room either.
Yeah.
You know, they have. You're right. I mean, it could prove to be interesting, but I don't see a mass exodus from the Penguins. I think if you see either, I think you'll see either Letang or Kessel maybe go. I don't think there's any way. And I'm not sure about even Hagelin. I mean, I think you have to wait on that. I mean, it is interesting. You're right, but I don't see a big change in what the Penguins will look like next year.
Yeah, neither do I. I think it's going to be pretty much the same team. All right, well, we got to take a break. Back to wrap up the show. Coming up next. Stay right there.